I haven't uploaded a rambling video on this channel for a year for good reason. And a lot of stuff has happened in this last year. And I need to talk to you about all of it. A lot of it's good. I got engaged. I started a successful show on another channel. I lost 75 pounds. I'm getting really close to my goal weight. And I did a bunch of horrible, degrading stuff to myself to try to make up for some of the mistakes I made. I guess it was 3 years ago that I got told by a doctor that I most likely have a disease called polycythemia vera because I had blood markers and other symptoms. And we were going to treat the symptoms. And I ran to the internet to tell everybody that I had it, that it's a rare form of cancer, it's a blood disorder. I did it for attention. I did it for pity. I did it because I wanted you guys to feel bad for me. I was being a worthless, manipulative piece of crap. And then a year ago, Destiny, Mudahar, Medicare, Keemstar, a bunch of other people called me on my shit. Rightfully so. I tried every trick I ever learned to get out of it. I tried sewer slide baiting. I tried denial. I tried lying. I tried temper tantrums. Those temper tantrums went very viral.
My mother twitted my temples!
But Keemstar held my feet to the fire and would not take anything other than accountability. And I tried that. I tried something I never tried before, which is just to admit that I was being a self-centered, narcissistic piece of shit, and admitted that I was just human garbage, and then work on trying to fix it. And it turns out I must have done a pretty good job because this last year has been kind of great. The podcast I've been working on with Keemstar and Wings of Redemption and Tommy C kind of blew up and started killing it. And this show is way more successful than I deserve. And on top of that, we started this whole network of other shows. And all of these other hosts are getting a second chance or a first chance, the same way Keemstar gave me a second chance. I have done some of the most bizarre and degrading stuff there, like humiliating myself in public and getting buried alive, and of course getting the liar tattoo, which is real, by the way, is still there under my beard. I know you can't really see it under the beard, which is why I put it there. Smashing holes in my walls, going to Harrison, Arkansas, the most racist city in the world, and holding up signs that are going to and infuriate the Klan. Like, I've done so much horrible stuff there to make ends meet, to pay off debts, to entertain people, and hopefully in some way make up for what a worthless piece of shit I've been. That worked better than it should have. A lot of people who have seen those stunts or seen those epic moments or seen those shows have chosen to forgive me. A lot have not. Most have not. Most never will. But the fact that anybody's willing to give me a second chance because I spoke the truth, came clean, admitted my wrongs, and tried to work on it and tried to make up for it, turns out that works for some people. And some people can learn to forgive. And I don't deserve it, but I'll keep trying to earn it every day. Because of that show, I've managed to do a lot of crazy stuff. I got to travel, got to become very close with Keemstar. He's a pretty good guy. Got to meet a bunch of other content creators, do a bunch of crazy collabs, bunch of crazy interviews. I've lost 75 pounds. I paid off my debts. And you know I did some heinous stuff to keep those debts from getting worse, like promoting a crypto coin, which was not a good look and not a good decision. Wish I had not done that, but I did it to make sure that I was afloat long enough to get this show to pop off, which Keem made it pop off, and I've helped every step of the way, and I deserve none of this, but I'm so grateful to have it. And like I said, I'm going to just keep trying to earn it. You might have seen this video. It went pretty viral. I got engaged. You know, the girl that I started dating 2 years ago with a huge age gap, and everybody told me it wasn't going to work out, and I was going to destroy her life because I was a broke, penniless, pitiful fool. And I asked her to marry me, and it went mega viral because I ended up, well, I mean, watch the video. You'll see what happened. But I plan to marry her maybe this time next year, October of next year. And I've gotten really close with her family. I'm really grateful to be with them and hang out with them. And I'm so grateful to have her. I couldn't have done any of this without her. I wouldn't have tried doing any of this without her. I do not deserve her. And the internet is right about that. And so I just keep trying hard every day to earn it, to lose the weight, to make successful entertainment, to get my life together and be a better person. And she appreciates me for it. But as I said, I couldn't do it without her. I'm probably the best shape of my adult life, which is really sad because I'm not in shape at all whatsoever. But I'm at 340 pounds, which puts me 40 pounds away from my goal weight where I can get skin removal surgery. I mean, like, look, I have so much of this everywhere. So much of me is just loose, foldy, moldy, rotting, dying flesh. I can't wait to get it taken off my body. You want to talk about a motivation to lose weight? Finally getting that done is good motivation. The only reason I've lost weight is because of one of those weight loss drugs. Zepbound is the one I'm on. I was at 422 pounds when I started it this time last year, 340 pounds now. So that's what, 80 pounds or whatever, 75 pounds. I couldn't have done it without that drug, and that drug is incredible. And I'm so glad they have this class of drugs, and it's made me not constantly think about food. I still eat way too much, but it helps. It helps. It's helped. So basically, I just have an incredible support structure right now, and it's allowing me to do some pretty crazy stuff, like Keemstar obviously helping with the career, and all of the hosts over at the Locale Live Universe is what we call it. And then I've got my friends and my new family that I'm marrying into, which I've become close to, and I love them so much. And my beautiful fiance, who is just a star child, just the love of my life, just the most invigorating and exciting and loving and caring, nurturing person I've ever met. And with this support structure, I feel like I could do it all again. Like I could rebuild this business. I could rebuild this body. I could rebuild everything. And I'm going to try 100%. I'm not giving up on anything, including this channel, by the way. I'm not giving up on this. I'm uploading here again. I've started getting magic cards through store credit again. So I'm going to unbox those on live stream. I'm going to unbox those in videos. I'm going to start uploading travel vlogs again. And I don't need to, which is a great feeling. I'm doing it because it's fun, and I'll only do it when it's fun. The podcast takes up most of my time. The LCU takes up most of my time, and I want to focus on that. But when I have extra time, I want to upload here. And you know what? Every time I do, it's just met with so much anger and so much toxicity. And it's well-deserved. I deserve all of that toxicity and all of that anger, and I'll take it like a punch to the chin. I have no problem with it, but I'm going to keep uploading, so you guys are going to have to either learn to enjoy it or continue to hate it, but I'm not going anywhere. I want to use this channel as another opportunity to try to earn back a lot of what I squandered and wasted. Sorry if that annoys you, but I'm just not giving up, man. I don't know the meaning of the word quit. I really don't. I'm probably the happiest I've ever been. And that's great because of like having a successful show and working with my friends and having a support structure, my fiance. But it's also kind of sad because I am now openly being the piece of shit that I am and taking accountability for it and then making mistakes and then trying to fix it. And I don't make an excuse. Hey, I fucked up, man. I'm going to fuck up again. But the burden of not lying to you constantly, the burden of not trying to convince you that I'm fucking Mr. Rogers, the burden of trying to be my best self and constantly failing to do that is gone. And without that pressure, I get to just live a life. Because even though I fucked up, even though I did something very stupid, life went on. Maybe not for you. Maybe I exited your life. Maybe you stopped paying attention to me. Maybe the internet version of me died that day. The real me, I'm here. And I have to figure it out. I still have to figure it out. And maybe it'll be online, and maybe it'll be a real job, and maybe it'll be investing in local businesses. Maybe it'll be an OnlyFans. I don't know. But I'm working on figuring out, because the one thing I've learned, even when you don't want it to, life goes on. You just gotta kick its ass. It's and I have to for her. So, and I will. For me, but also for her. So I'm just going to keep doing the challenges life presents me and fuck it up and make it worse for myself, and then be a piece of shit about it, and then try to make up for that. And that cycle will probably continue. That is the Boogie cycle, as we all know it. But boy, have I been killing it this cycle. This last year has been amazing. And I look forward to seeing what the next one is. So Anyway, get used to seeing videos in your inbox here. Unsubscribe. It's up to you. But as always, I don't really love you. I don't know you. Sorry I lied about that. But I hope that you're well. And I appreciate you. And I do hope I'll speak with you again soon. I hope that one's not a lie.